Jason Oppenheim, president and founder of the Oppenheim Group, star realtor of Netflix's Selling Sunset. Jason, it's good to see you. Thank you. Wish it was under better circumstances. Something that's striking, right? And I think people don't really even understand it. If you're not from California, I'm not. I'm a Midwest kid. That what burned in the areas affected here, these are some of the fanciest places in all of Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say most of the Pacific Palisades is gone, probably 75% of it. And I'd say the average home there was maybe 3 to 4 million, certainly homes in the $5 to $10 million range. I've had clients and friends calling me all day, probably 40 to 50 calls actually from people that lost homes. Several of them are former clients who I sold homes to them in the Palisades in the $5 to $10 million range, and they're all gone.
Wow. What happens to these folks? There's a finite number of homes. You're talking about, a couple of thousand, 6,000 maybe homes that will have been destroyed by this, many more damaged. Where do all those folks go?
That's such a good question. Right now, hotels, you can't find a hotel room. Forget about Los Angeles. You can't even find hotel rooms in Newport Beach, Orange County. I mean, all the way down to San Diego right now. So they're waiting in hotels until they can figure out with their insurance how much money they have to find a house. But we do have some clients that we are working with now to try to find property. And you wouldn't believe the stories. I mean, we had a client today. We showed him a house for $13,000 a month, that was the asking price on the MLS. And we offered $20,000 a month up front for 6 months. And the landlord counted us at $23,000, $10,000 more than he was even asking. You'll see lines of 15, 20 people just waiting to get in to these properties. There's just
that sort of sounds like gouging almost. I don't know. It feels.
That's why I'm mentioning it, because it should be exposed what some of these landlords are doing.
Yeah, it feels wrong. Really, you're taking advantage of people at that point. Help us understand what's going to happen here, right? I mean, you think about the Pacific Coast Highway, Malibu. These are sort of some of the more iconic places in the country. That's why they make a Netflix show about selling these homes that you're a star on. Is this stuff going to get rebuilt, you think?
Yes, I think so. It's going to take a long time. I think the city needs to do things like, for example, maybe exempt the mansion tax, for developers to be encouraged to come in and build here. We're going to need to expedite, the permitting process. And we're going to need California to increase the FAIR plan. The FAIR plan is the California fire insurance that's offered to the state, because right now there are no other options. And the FAIR plan only goes up to $3 million. So most of these homes that burnt down weren't able to be insured through the California FAIR plan. We have to increase that.
Stunning. There's a long list of complaints with Gavin Newsom these days, so add that to the list of things they can fix. Jason, thank you. We'll have you back next week as this develops.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.